5, 4, 3, 2,
2.
1.
What's up? I'm Judge James.
I'm Judge Evie.
You gonna say who you are?
I'm Judge Marc.
This is Judge Marc. Look at that. We got famous people on the show. All right.
Where?
On Living for Crits, there's fame. Judge Marc from the oft celebrated but not as much streamed show is here. Glowburn. Look at that. Judge Marc and Glowburn joining us tonight.
Everyone give them a round
of applause. And look, Gordon Cooper's on, you know, who is the oft celebrated Barry Gibbon from Mutant Crawl Classics. All right, Dr. Moggs is here. Look at that. All right, we got some people showing up. So, all right, it's Living for Crits.
Welcome.
And we are recording here at the end of the very first Dungeon Tavern Con, which is kind of sad to watch the weekend come to a close. But I'm a little tired. We've been doing gaming stuff since what? Did we game Thursday night? Did we just hang out?
I think we just hung out.
We started gaming Friday. So we did Stargrave Friday, the Dune RPG Friday night.
Sort of.
The Mutant Crawl Classics on Saturday, and Evie was in that.
Oh, wasn't that?
And then we did Dungeon Crawl Classics last night. And we recorded Glowburn yesterday in the middle of it all. So Greg saw that, which is awesome. Maceo missed the Glowburn like a big dummy, but you can watch it still.
Dummy is spelled with a Y.
You dummy is spelled however someone wants to spell dummy, okay?
You're even bigger dummy if you spell with an IE.
That's someone that's a viewer. You're saying that. What the hell, kid? How rude are you? That's awful. You're a terrible human being. Look at that, you know?
I'm a nice person, I swear.
Not. And then today we played Shadow the Demon Lord with the full set of look at that. See, I'm out of here. You know what the heck?
Dwarven Forge.
I get out of here too. Don't be here with Judge Evie because she's horrible. Yeah, we were Dwarven Forge.
Horrible.
You are a terrible human being. Who raised you? Anyway, let's chat a bit here, and I don't know, like let's talk about Judge Evie Presides. Let's do that. Actually, no.
What?
Before you, let's do Judge Evie Presides first, okay? And then we're gonna do a section. Oh, and Maceo has a question, so that's cool. Toss that into the Judge Evie Preside. Yeah, of course there's time. There's always time. There's no time limit to the show. We just talk about. We'll do Judge Evie Presides, okay? And then we'll do a special Judge Marc Presides after that. I got a question for Marc that you're talking about. Judge Marc Presides.
That's typing as a link.
Even for people who do know how to spell dummies correctly, which is Maceo 13 does. You can't spell
no,
correctly.
when it's plural, it's IES.
All right, you know what? Whatever.
But
Who is the alpha nerd in the background? I said who that was. That's Mark Plord. Alpha nerd. Is that him? Right? You mean the bowl behind you? I don't know. Anyway, all right. So yeah, Marc is my co-host for Glowburn. If you don't know this, I have a podcast with Judge Marc. That is for the Glowburn podcast. And I am on show, and so I think I have chicken on my shirt from cooking chicken for y'all. And
Chicken shirt.
And Marc's in the show.
Chicken shirt.
And yeah, a lot of celebrities here. We're for us and all of our 154 viewers. So
154 viewers.
154
That's
subscribers.
insane.
That's pretty cool. For followers, whatever it's called. Judge Evie Preside. Let's do this.
Okay.
All right, what do we
I
got?
think there's only 2 questions.
Only 2 questions. Is one a rap?
No. Well, I can check. I haven't been
Greg, I was hoping for a rap this week.
I haven't been here in a while, so maybe there is a rap.
Bestie gonna be okay?
Is Bestie gonna be okay? I don't know.
What about Bestie?
Wait.
Is it new? What is it?
This is a rap. Because I wasn't here for a while.
Hot. Yeah, it is. It is.
That is. Because I haven't been here.
All right.
So.
Are we that first?
No.
Okay.
The
Question.
first question is from Tim Baker.
Cool.
And it says,
What's up, Tim?
Hi, Judge Evie.
It's not what he sounds like.
How do you feel about Amy Carrillo, the actress who plays She-Ra, playing D&D 5e in the latest Critical Role campaign.
Oh, what did you think of Critical Role? Did you watch it recently?
Yeah, I definitely watched Critical Role.
What'd you think?
It's pretty interesting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are you going to talk about this at all? Or are you just going to stare at your screen awkwardly? Judgy doesn't watch Critical Role.
Why is she playing 5e?
But, you know, and honestly, Tim, I think you know that.
Why is she playing 5e?
Why is she playing 5e? Because everyone who's anyone right now, unless you're me, you, or Mark, is playing 5e. Because, I mean, I'm not playing 5e. You're not playing 5e, right? Mark, you playing 5e?
Never.
There you go. So, obviously, you know, I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to say I think it's pretty cool.
That's pretty swag.
Because, you know what?
Is it the new Shira or the old Shira?
The new Shira.
Are you sure?
No.
I'm going to look it up. Shira.
Interesting, boom, one-word answer. Is Evie always this quiet? You are being kind of quiet tonight.
I'm being quiet?
You're being kind of quiet. You know
So
when you were
real.
quiet? You were quiet.
Subdued.
It is the new Shira.
You were subdued yesterday during Mutant Crawl Classics.
That's not true.
Oh,
Yes, it was.
yeah, you
No,
were.
it wasn't.
You were.
That's true.
Yeah, it was.
No, it's not. No.
Kinda.
Yeah.
No.
I assure you, as the game master / judge.
No.
You know
I
who
was
wasn't
being
quiet
very,
yesterday in the game was Josh. Josh was very active.
John.
Josh was super active yesterday in the game.
Because John's good at being active.
Let's do the rap.
But there's no question.
Oh, do they?
That's
Oh, Brian's got a question.
Those are for Cooper, though.
Well, what are the questions for Cooper? What's your favorite game right now? Have you run any? So you know he's not. You know what? We'll have to have Cooper back for those questions because Cooper's not on right now.
Yeah.
And I didn't see the questions because I didn't get Evie's email because when Evie was traveling, I didn't get her email. About to play Esper Genesis, 5e rules. I don't know what that is.
With.
So with, gotcha. It's a W question mark. I know that meant with.
It's, well, the question mark and the slash button are the same button.
Oh.
So, you know.
Yeah, sorry, Brian. Yeah, I did not get the questions because Judge Evie didn't send me last week because she was too busy being partying and stuff.
I was
Party. All right, let's do this rap.
Okay.
What's the rap
You have
called?
to rap.
Oh no.
You have to, like, do a backbeat.
You gotta dance for it, though, okay?
It's called Birds of a Feather. Father.
Can you hold that up for like 2 minutes?
You have to do one, too.
What?
Can you keep that going for 2 minutes?
Oh, probably not.
I will. Okay.
You have to dance them.
Okay.
High in the branches, deep in the forest, chirping and trills unite in a chorus. A vast flock of birds takes to the wing and warble in praise to a vain king. They're a vain king. A condor colossus that rivals a rock, perches in splendor at the heart of his flock. Don't hunt his children, whatever you do. A snap of his beak will tear you in two. Tread light in the woods, let birds vocalize and fly freely about under Dad's watchful eyes.
Nice. Nice
That
job,
was
Mark.
such a good high five.
There we go. Look at that. Thanks again to Greg for sending us a rap.
Thank
We
you,
always love
Greg.
getting one of those because,
Thank you.
you know, we do our thing. Hey, look, Dr. Monk has a question for you. Dear Judge Evie, Judge James has said, like, nothing about acting up in Lankmar. Why? It's, like, the best. I want to hear how it ran. Okay, that's a good question.
We only ran it last night.
We ran it last night.
Less than 24 hours ago.
Yeah, I thought it went pretty good. Mark, what did you think of acting up in Lankmar?
I thought it went pretty well as well. Except for when one of our players had to go home because his mommy called.
Yeah, man. You know, Tristan had to go home last night early because he had an hour and a half drive home back to Maryland.
And you had to work this morning.
I need to work this morning. So, but I ran it. I really liked it. I loved how the adventure was an atypical,
It wasn't a heist. It wasn't a crawl.
It wasn't a heist for sure, right? And
It was a reverse heist.
It was a reverse heist, yeah. So you were protecting from the heist, you know? And yeah, look, Andy's here. Trogdor, that's Andy. Andy was in it as well.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, and Andy, Trogdor781 here, Andy was played in the game. He played Duke Hogfat in the acting scene. And then our friend Shannon, he played Captain Dimmind in the acting scene. So if you don't know the adventure, what's really cool is you're protecting a theater, the Mummers Court, from being attacked.
Like the Philly Mummers?
Not the Philly Mummers. The Philly Mummers aren't showing up. You're protecting this court, this theater from being attacked by a duke, because the show being played is a satire that the duke of said duke, and you know the show has to go on, so you can't just you have to make sure whatever you're doing as players does not shut the show down. So you can't just loudly, as people try to stop the show, just go into combat. You have to be stealthy about it and careful. And during one sequence, two of the players, more if you want, have to take roles in the show because of food poisoning or wine poisoning. So it was a really good time. I really liked it. A good time running it. Happy to run. I only have three modules left, three Lankmar modules left to run, and I'll have run all of the current published Lankmar modules. And then and we're hoping to do is in September run the Greatest Thieves of Lankmar as part of a big weekend event.
Woo!
So
many questions.
Good question. Oh, yeah, question from Brian. Question on the fly. What is your favorite DCC or MCC horror adventure? Lots of talk of new 5e Ravenloft, but I think Ravenloft would be better run in DCC. Judge Marc, let's toss to you. What's your thoughts on this?
Mutant Crawl Classics, number, I believe it's 8? No, 9. Evil of the Ancients by Michael Curtis. It is a haunted house in a laboratory. I don't need to say anything else.
Just a good...
It's fantastic. And I got my players to commit an almost TPK on themselves.
Nice.
Yeah, it was great.
Nice. Judge Evie, what's your favorite horror module?
An adventure that has horror in it, They're pretty swag.
See, I thought you would say Carnival of the Damned.
That's not that scary.
It's got clowns in it.
Is that considered a horror adventure?
I mean,
if you don't like clowns.
If you don't like clowns,
then that's
it's a horror
answer.
adventure.
That's my answer. If you don't like clowns, then that's a good horror adventure. So make your children watch the old version of It, then make them play that game.
The old one with Tim Curry?
That one, I can't watch the old one. I can watch the
You've
new
watched
one.
it though.
Yeah.
You watched the old It.
And I couldn't sleep for 4 months. It was bad.
I really like Sinister Sutures of the Temptress. Especially TPK'd the party. I killed you all with that, right, Mark?
Probably.
Oh God, I'm trying to remember. I think you did.
I think I did. That wasn't the reason, but it was a hard adventure to get through. So I thought that was a pretty good horror module. So I think maybe it's one of my favorites in recent months. I think a lot of DCC modules, really work well as horror modules.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't take much.
Just add scary things.
Creep, Crag,
Creep, Scrag.
Creep.
Yeah, that one.
Creep, that one.
Creep, Scrag, Creep. I think.
That's the one's based on aliens, right?
Yeah, that one was pretty fun too because there's not a lot of combat and it gives itself the room to kind of make you start to wig yourself out, which is kind of fun,
Yes, you're definitely some cool options that aren't Ravenloft. All right, don't feel boxed in by Ravenloft. All right,
definitely don't support the WotC.
Don't. Andy's saying his favorite horror module is Raster Perch Keep, which was my twist on Ravenloft run in Numenera.
That's because he survived.
He did, I think. All right, let's see some questions here from Macy saying, my question is only a half question. Have you ever heard of someone using the trading cards from Gamma World 4E in MCC games? I just found mine. I thought maybe a fun way to add randomness to the games. I am so pissed at myself for getting rid of that game. I had the box set for the old Gamma World 4E, and I sold it. And I'm still to this day sad that I did. I think that'd be really cool. The power card, there were cards for items in that too. Mark, did you play 4E Gamma World? It was pretty sweet. I mean, it was very, very random.
Never played anything 4E at all.
I would say why not? I think that'd be awesome. Although I think you might have some balance issues and questions, but heck, at least for a one-shot, go for it.
Balance? What's that?
Exactly. Dr. Moggs asked, my question, only a quarter question. What's your worst player character death of the week? Well, that's got to be the suck.
The suck.
Which one?
There was only one the suck.
No. I mean, which death?
Death.
The
I think
real
it's
death
all
wasn't
as a
the
whole.
end. It wasn't until the end. So
Yeah.
yesterday in Mutant Crawl Classics, our friend Tristan played a cactus character, and instead of being named Succulent, he was just the Suck, and
TCs.
he died a lot. I mean, he got knocked down to 0 health all the time, and then
Like 6 or 7 times.
our
The
friend
monkey
Shannon,
died.
who was playing the
Monkey
orangutan
died.
manimal God Monkey, kept having to heal him with molecular integration,
And succeeding.
and it kept working. But eventually, towards the end, the Suck signed a DNR in game to not be brought back, and he died.
Yeah.
So I think it was the worst character death of the week because it was the most. We were attached to that character a little bit because he made it through the adventure quite a ways.
Yeah.
So no, you can keep asking questions, mate. So
Although-
you can keep going. It's fine.
Although maybe the death of the Emperor Monkey, God Monkey, King Monkey.
Oh my God, that's right. He did die at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
He fell down the stairs and died.
All right, never
broke his
mind.
neck.
Never mind. Yes, that was the worst death because he was our treasured character. My character worshipped him. I was playing Acorny, the
Acorn.
Plantiant.
The oak tree, right?
I was a Plantiant oak tree, which was interesting. Is when I was working on making my own character for that. I did a random character. They had average stats for everything except for a really high stamina, and I actually hit the button and lost that character. I was on Purple Sorcerer. So when Mark brought the pre-gens, while it wasn't the exact same power selection, there was no power selection because there wasn't the same. There was something different. The Plantian that I had picked had a -1 to all of his combat actions, and this one, because of his low luck, this character is a -1 to riding, to mounted combat, which was never going to happen,
Yeah.
So it was very close to what I had rolled up. Let's see here. So are there other questions? You can just buy the booster card package of RPG. All right, nothing else here. I think we need to ask Judge Marc some questions about the best RPG of the weekend. That was Dune.
Oh God.
So Mark, I think we talked about on Glowburn yesterday a little bit, but just your take for anyone right now who's interested in getting the Dune RPG by Modiphius. What do you think?
Don't.
Let's.
I'll elaborate. How about that? For the sake of the show, I will.
You don't have to do anything for the sake of this show.
Elaborate.
Nothing
So-
has to happen for the sake of this show. This show is a hot mess.
That's fine. So is Glowburn. So I ran the quick start module worm sign for James and a couple of other
You didn't
friends.
get to play.
I know, it's a real tragedy.
And yeah, you really seem broken up about it.
I'm so broken up about it.
You're very
I
sus
didn't
right
get to
now.
play
You're super
Dune.
sus.
Yeah, there's very much sus. No cap, very much sus. And it is a 2d20 roll low system by Mophidius, and
Modiphius, isn't it? Is it Mophidius?
I honestly don't know. Is it? That was not an intentional thing. Anyway, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. There were things in it that might be potentially cool.
The art was
/
cool.
Useful.
The art was cool.
The art was nice. Yes.
The book quality seemed good.
The rules, though, the actual game, I was not impressed with, and I felt the quick start did not adequately prepare me to run the adventure, and then the adventure itself was pretty bleh.
It's kind of vanilla. So in the adventure, spoilers, like you go to investigate a bunch of what would it just sand
Spice
raiders,
smugglers?
spice smugglers. I kept trying to think of like Tuscan sand raiders in my head. I'm not trying to say sand raiders. I'm just thinking like, We're talking about the 2d20 system for Modiphius for the Dune RPG we tried Friday. Just for clarity here, if you didn't catch that.
Yeah, and basically it's 4 scenes. And it was sort of, I mean, even for for a quick start, it was railroady, which isn't always a bad thing, but it was like
Super roadie.
really railroady.
Because once you don't know what's going on, the sandworm shows up.
Pretty much, and then you don't have a way to get dead or defeat it.
Can't die in that game.
Or
Can't?
No.
Why?
No, I don't know.
Because
It's,
that's not how
Can you
conflict
die,
works,
or can
apparently.
you just like?
you got
is
to
it hard
agree to die.
It was very strange. I didn't like it. I don't know that anybody else liked it. And I'll say the thing that I said on Friday, which is I finished that game and I felt worse about that game as a GM than I had about anything in recent memory.
That's intense.
And for a free product, I felt like I got ripped off.
And I feel like I got ripped off because I have an actual paid for product.
Yeah.
But the book is pretty.
So I cannot disrecommend?
Yeah.
Unrecommend?
You don't recommend it.
I
You do not stand this game.
I do not stand this.
Andy wants to use some momentum on the review, though, he says.
Oh God!
You know what the game?
It has generated quite a bit of in jokes, and there was one scene especially where we all laughed for about 5 minutes straight. So it wasn't a total loss.
Oh, Ridley's here. Hi, Ridley.
Ah!
I'm going to say this. If you want to run a Dune RPG using a different system, so let's say you want to hack something that's more in your wheelhouse, so whatever your favorite sci-fi RPG is, or maybe you want to use something that's, I mean, I don't know if DCC is the game for it.
Probably not.
I think you could hack Alternity for it pretty easily. You just gotta come with some rules, some rules for how the spice works.
Cipher system.
Cipher system. I would say in any of those instances, I would recommend that you shell out some money to get the core book for it, just because there is a lot of detail in the book itself about the setting. Savage Worlds, no, because I'm not really playing Savage Worlds right now. But you could.
Books, do you need to have setting material that's in an RPG?
There's so much in those books. I would like to have it all in one place. I would.
That's fair. That's fair. That is a reasonable reason.
Yeah, if you want to do Savage Worlds, I guess you could. I don't know if it's. I never thought Doom was action adventure-y, but okay.
I don't think so.
I think Cypher would work well. I think.
What was the other, Song of Ice and Fire role playing or the?
You know what? Yeah, that would probably work great for it.
What's the generic version?
The generic that one.
Yeah.
The generic that one.
It's.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, something. Green Ronin Publishing. It's on drive-through.
That one.
You can get that.
Do that one.
It is very intrigue heavy, and I think it would work well.
There you go.
With fairly little effort.
Their whole system. I mean, take a look at it if you want, but
yeah,
I don't recommend the adventure. Not at all.
I don't either.
It doesn't feel like Dune.
And I don't really recommend the RPG based on my very negative experience.
And this is going to be the Judge Marc presides. There's a question about that. There we go. And Maceo, no, I have not tried the MCC classes from Gong Farmers 2020, the Mastermind, Insectar, or Geologian. Haven't played them.
Nor I.
Nor he.
Nor I.
Nor Judge Evie.
I don't even know that I have the
Ridley's
Gong
back.
Farmers from last year.
I don't.
I.
All right, let's move into our main part of our show, which is probably won't be too long here. So we're going to do this is our Gen Z Lingo class for Judge Marc. So Judge Marc was here for the weekend since Thursday with our other friends, Andy and Shannon. Yesterday, Tristan came up, as did Josh. And then today, our friends Kimmy and Mike came up. They came down from they're in the market. In the market. They're in the area here. I'm going to work terminology. They're in my market, you know. And during a lot of this conversation,
I see what you did there. It's conversation.
There you go. During a lot of our conversation at Dungeon Tavern Con 1, hopefully there'll be more of these. There will be more of these. We had a lot of Gen Z chat. Hey, look, Eli's here, and Andy says one thing about Dune is you don't get eliminated. They're watching Most Extreme Elimination Challenge upstairs right now.
Eli. Can I say something to Eli?
Sure.
Put some lingo in the chat.
All right, so let's talk. So Marc got to hear some Gen Z lingo.
For the record, I am old and I am not hip. So I don't know a lot of these lingo things.
So the ones that I've heard you say was, I'll just be like doing anything, and I'll just see them come up and they'll be like, I stand you.
Yeah, we just got that, and we all of that crap we just got. It's Ishao.
Show!
Pretty much all we have really is from our lingo, except for what Evie and Eli say and their friends, is essentially from the one Saturday Night Live sketch that has Elon Musk in it, where it's Gen Z Hospital. Okay, so we're gonna quiz Mark here. Judge Evie's gonna quiz. I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna say something, and you're gonna have to tell me what you think it means. Okay?
Oh Lord.
Yep.
Okay, ready?
Oh,
So
boy,
the
here we
first
go.
thing that people say is bet.
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 Use it in a sentence.
Yeah, please.
Okay, should I use these example sentences?
Use an example
I don't
sentence.
know.
Do you know what?
Give
Do
me
you know what
examples.
bet means off the bat?
I mean,
Man, our viewers cut in half as soon as you hit this point. Okay, that's okay.
I can't blame
Those
them.
of you who are here.
I would leave if I could.
Okay, there's
But I've been
examples of
chained
this.
to the bar.
Here we go.
Okay, so someone will say like, "Hey, I bet you can't do this," and their response will be bet. What do you think it means?
Bet taken. Like,
So it's
like they accept and they will do it.
yes, it is like
Yeah,
an
so there you
agreement,
go. You got-
approval
so
type
you-
thing.
Yeah, context.
Do you think you have it
The
then?
power of context.
Do you think you have
You
it?
can use it now in a word.
You can use it
I bet
now.
you I can.
Bet.
No, you can't. No,
There
it's
we
not.
It's
See?
not bet you I can. It's just bet.
But
Yeah.
I still used
Bet.
it. And I
Okay.
got you
Next.
to use it right.
Next.
The next thing that people say is big yikes.
That seems obvious.
I would imagine
Yeah.
that is a shock or surprise.
Mhm. You know what this
That's
one
easy.
is.
All right, wait. No, everyone knows what canceled means.
Everyone has to cancel.
Go to the next one. This is
Canceled
can Mark use the word cap
in a
correctly?
sentence.
And I'm assuming you mean not a piece of thing I put on my head.
Ew, no. Gross. Don't wear those. If you call a hat a cap, then get out the door right now.
You get canceled.
You're canceled.
It's like a lie, right?
Yes. It is something. Here,
So
I'll read
it's-
the thing.
So,
Something that is considered false or an outright lie. It is most commonly used in the phrase "no cap," which means no lie.
But what is so? What I guess I don't understand what the point of cap is.
why,
Though. Where
why
did cap
does it
come
mean
from?
that?
I couldn't tell you where it came from. It just kind of appeared.
Okay.
No cap usually means there's no limit to how many of this I can purchase. That's what usually no cap means.
No, I thought it was when
It's
you.
with a C.
Like, I'm allowed to buy. I can use this coupon to buy as many tasty cakes as I want. No cap.
I thought it was when you don't like Steve Rogers' suggestion.
That's like my cap. Anyway, so the next one we
No,
have.
she's not. Who's Steve Rogers?
I know Steve Rogers is.
Who is it? Who's Steve Rogers? He was at our house on Thursday. Who's Steve Rogers?
What?
The guy who was at our house on Thursday. Who's Steve
Who
Rogers?
was at our house on Thursday?
Who is Steve Rogers? Just kidding. It's Captain America.
Oh. I knew that. Okay, the next one is drip. And I'm not being like something is dripping. Like,
I don't know what drip is.
it's like.
I don't know what drip is.
Catch the drip, Karen. Or like,
Like spill the tea.
no, it's not like tea. It's drip.
How many of these do you have? We're going in alphabetical order, and how many of these do I have to go through?
No, I'm just looking at the good ones.
I think you know what fan means. What did drip mean?
It's like, you're like a look. Like
Catch the look?
no, like. let me.
Oh, Gordon Cooper knows Belter, you know?
What?
Sasuke?
Huh?
Sasuke?
It's like when.
Beltaloda?
It's like,
Beltaloda!
Beltaloda! I know Beltaloda. Dad, your context is also Gucci Gang?
What?
Is that like Tucci Gang? Like Gucci, like Stanley Tucci? The Tooch!
I'm pretty sure that's not the use of it.
The Tooch! No?
Pretty sure not.
What else you got?
I mean, I don't
Wait, what does sus mean?
Suspect?
There you go.
It's suspicious.
Or suspicious.
The same thing.
No.
Yes.
Next. What does it mean if someone's vibing?
Like you're having like. No, yeah.
Wait,
Does
what
it
does
mean?
vibing mean?
What's vibe?
Like you're feeling it.
Yeah, there you go.
You get it? Like I'm totally vibing this lingo.
Do you know what it's the something for me thing is?
What?
It's the something for me. What
Like
does that
something,
mean?
like, you know, like
No. What's the something for me?
It's the saying I stand you for me.
What?
Like, it can be interchangeable.
Something for me.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I'm confused.
It's no hair.
It's the hair for me.
What's that mean?
What does it mean?
I don't know what it means. We're asking you.
I'm very confused. Are you actually saying something, or is that like a placeholder for whatever you're actually saying?
What is why is it a placeholder for what?
Like whatever it is. Like, okay, so saying, okay. So there's two people. Hi, I'm the person, you're the other person.
All right, let's try.
It's the fit for me.
Okay, so it means it's the fit, so it fits you.
No.
If it's the hair for me, it means that you like that hair. You want the hair.
It's the pizza for me.
No. This is the Topo Chico for me.
No, that's not how
it's the phone for me.
No, it's like kind of used.
Oh, we're supposed to use it twice. It's the phone for me.
It's the phone. It's the Topo Chico for me. For me.
It's supposed to be used to like come at people.
What? Why would it come at you about the hair?
Wait, I'm confused.
Like if someone's hair looks bad, you'd be like, it's the hair for me.
What does that mean? It's the hair for me.
Why is that a bad?
Why is that bad? It's the hair for me. That's okay. Good. It's your hair.
It could be used in a good sense, but it's something. Yeah.
It's
normally to point out something negative.
Echo says it's normally to point out something negative you don't like. So, I get it. So if you just say, when you look at somebody, and like if you were looking at me right now and you said, it's the Super Mario shirt for me, it means you don't like it.
Yeah.
You couldn't use that because you like it? It has to be you don't like it?
Yeah, pretty much. That's usually how it's put.
Why skip the whole part of I don't like your look like because of your shirt?
Why are you backwards?
What?
Why are you backwards?
I'm not backwards.
You're saying you like the thing, and then but you're not. You mean that you don't. It's very confusing.
It's because negativity.
Maceo says the one I don't understand is based.
I don't understand based
What's
either.
based?
I couldn't tell you.
Well, how's it spelled?
B-A-S-E-D.
I don't understand it.
Do you know what all your base are belong to us means?
What?
Yeah, exactly.
All your base are belong to us?
That's, what?
Someone set up us the bomb. Someone set up us the bomb.
What?
Someone set up
all your base are belong to us. All your base are belong to us. All your base are belong to us.
Yeah,
base,
Eli explained
base,
it. If someone is base, it means a good idea or good thing. Like an uncommon good opinion or something. Based? I don't know, ask John. Yeah, John uses based a lot.
That doesn't seem like it makes sense. Because I thought, no, that doesn't make sense. Isn't basic bad?
Basic is bad, but that's not what based is.
Based and basic are different.
Yeah, you don't want
But they're practically the same. So shouldn't they?
You know what's good about?
Just because something looks different in spelling doesn't mean it's the same thing. You're gonna be canceled.
I'm okay with that.
We're hitting the end of our show here, so I think let's cancel the show.
I stand this.
I stand this. You guys do that with a hand thing?
No one does that.
They do it on Saturday Night Live.
Are you sure?
Right.
No one goes, I stand this.
I stand this.
No one
I
does
just
that.
did it. Clearly somebody does it.
You know what the thing is? If we want to have Gen Z language change, as parental figures, all I have to do is overuse the living hell out of it.
Uh-huh.
You know? So that's and you know what? No cap on that. So
no.
All right. Sorry. All right. So Kickstarter shout outs, DCC Dying Earth.
It's very base.
It is you know, it's what? It's base. Is it base?
It's base.
It's all your Dying Earth are belong to us.
And I stand it.
I definitely stand DCC Dying Earth.
Yeah,
Lots of people stand it. It's at $208,000 dollars right now, no cap. So make sure you go check that out, you know. Yeah. And when you see it, you definitely won't say that it's Kugel's hat for me. Road crew shout outs this week. So we're looking at plans to do more events in September and November here at Dungeon Tavern. So that'll be cool. Looking at running Greatest Thieves of Lankmar in September, and in November going and doing running all of Chain Coffin. So that's kind of road crew, but it's at my own house.
What's the opposite of road crew? But That's fine.
It's house crew.
It's house crew.
House crew.
It's definitely house crew. Kind of sus, but
It's tavern crew.
yeah, tavern
There we
crew,
go.
sus, no cap.
But I stand it.
Stand this.
I stand it.
Judge Evie, where could our fam find us?
They can, they can find us at I Live for Crits on Twitter, Living for Crits on Instagram, and Searching for Crits on YouTube.
So, as part of our, well, we're going to outro SMR, but I want to thank Judge Marc here for joining us this week, you know, and for all of you out there, be safe, be healthy, be kind. And for my outro ASMR, I'm just gonna say, I'm looking at about you here, but I don't want to get in trouble, upset you. But you know, what? So if I said,
Thinking.
if I said, wait, so my outro ASMR is, so if I said it's the hair for me about you, that's bad, right?
Yeah.
That's bad. Okay.
Mark, you're next.
I can't really do it. I'm way the hell back
She
here.
can. Here, I'll help. Go ahead.
Okay, it's the playing Dune for me.
I stand that.
I stand that too. No cap. Good night, everybody.
Bye.